Hi all. So this is our seventh video on Scrum Master Interview Questions and Answers Prep series. And today's question is based on product backlog. So the question asked during the interview is how do you prioritize items in a product backlog and ensure the backlog is healthy? Also, what are the key characteristics of a good PBL? So this is how we can answer the question. We can prioritize the items in a product backlog using the Moscow technique, where M is a must have, then we have should have, could have, and won't have. So the must-have requirements are the ones which are critical for our product, critical for the our release goal or the sprint goal. Like these are some example: the user login, authentication, the core product functionality, the security within our application, and compliance requirements. Should have requirements are the ones which are important but not vital for our MVP. Like if you want to enable the multi-language support, also we want to enable the user role-based access control. Could have requirements are kind of like nice enhancements, but I mean because we have a limited time, we also manage the time. We will also want to manage the time of our team. So these are some example like social media enable login in our application. And finally, the won't have requirements are the ones which are not in scope for this particular release. So an example of that particular requirement could be like AI based recommendations, some voice enabled search. So this is how we can understand and explain the Moscow with an example if it is asked during the interview. Other part of the interview question was what are the attributes of a healthy or good product backlog? So we can describe that one using a deep acronym where D stands for detail. That means detailed appropriately. High priority items are detailed, and the ones which are low priority, they are not like that much detailed unless they move up in the priority. And the backlog is the items or the user stories are estimated by the team during the refinement once they comply with the definition of ready. Emergent means backlog evolves with new needs, items refined. So it's not like a backlog is ever final. The product owner and his or her team, they keep on working on the product backlog while the team develops the high priority one in the sprint cycles. P, that means the items in the product backlog, they are prioritized. They are ordered based on the value, risk, and dependencies. Now, this is just a kind of like summary of what we have discussed, that we prioritize the backlog, the product backlog, uh, using the Moscow technique, and we maintain a good backlog health check by using a regular refinements, consistent refinements, and also ensuring that we have a definition of ready and definition of done in place because they both work as teams start and finish line. And also, the product backlogs deep properties are used to understand whether the backlog is detailed, estimated, emergent, and prioritized.